Hey Rachel, so I know I made a video for you over the weekend, but on Monday when I went to watch it, I just could not even bring myself to finish watching it, let alone edit it and post it for you. It was just really that bad, and really there wasn't any editing because I just rambled in like one long take. Really, all I did was ramble on and do weird things with my hands and my face and then not really say much. So instead of me rambling about how I really had nothing to talk about except for that I hated doctor's offices and waiting at doctor's offices and dealing with authorizations from insurance companies, I thought I would just start fresh and new and make a new video because I just had more things to talk about than I really did say in that video. So it just was just utterly terrible. However, I did have some footage from when I made some tomato soup last week, and it turned out okay, so I'll add that in here at some point. Also, last week, I went um, I went out to Farmerville and found a melon. Got some cantaloupe, ate half of it. It was delicious. Um, And the funniest thing was Brian called me on his way home from work that day and was like, "Hey, I have a surprise for you." And I was like, "Oh, I have a surprise for you." And he knew that I had been out there and that it was probably from the garden. And he was like, "I bet we have the same surprise." I was like, "No, I don't think so. I bet you brought me some brownies. That sounds really delicious." Because a lot of times there are like treats and stuff out at his work. Um, and he doesn't usually eat a lot of them, but occasionally he'll bring like some cookies or something home. So he gets home, and lo and behold, he's right. We had the same surprise for each other. He brought me home a little melon. Isn't that guy adorable? It's really tinier than this guy. But someone from his work had picked a bunch from his garden and was giving them out at work, and so Brian got this one. But I thought it was really funny that we brought the same surprise home for each other last Friday. Or maybe that was Thursday. We really need to finish eating those. They're gonna go bad soon. What else? Oh, also last week you asked me about your shoes. Dun, 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 dun. So they're still here. I haven't mailed them yet. I will mail them this week, I swear. I promise. And I'll make a little care package and send you some goodies too to make up for keeping them for so long on accident. So if there's anything you want, just let me know and I'll like shove them in your shoes and mail them to you. Just joking. I won't put them in the shoes. Though they are clean, I did wash them. So that's that. What else do I have over here? Oh yeah. Apparently I drink almond milk now. I know, shocking. It's not bad. It's really not. Like, I made a whole big stink of it at home when Mom tried to make me drink some, and I was like just trying to take a taste of it. Like, I was already like gagging before I even tasted it. So I was like, no, I'm going to try it again, which apparently involves you to buy this huge thing of almond milk, so good thing that I made myself like it. And it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I got the vanilla kind. There are some others. There's like just regular, not flavored, and I think there's like a chocolate one. But I've been mostly just using it in my shakes, and it smells pretty good. It doesn't smell weird like regular milk. And so I like it. It's a little bit thicker consistency, but I don't know, I was never super used to the milk consistency anyways. And if I'm using it in my shakes, it's becoming a different consistency anyways, so it's all a moot point. It's pretty good. It really is. I was very shocked and thought I'd share that with you because, you know, I never drink milk. Really, okay, so what else have I been up to? Brian did have his MRI on Monday, yesterday, and it went pretty well. We don't get the results until Friday, but my kind of take on it was that if it was something super alarming, we would know by now. Like, we would have known yesterday. So that makes me feel better, and I thought I'd be like really anxious all week for the results that we get them on Friday when we go back to the doctor, but I'm really not. I think I was more anxious over the weekend, kind of stressing about the appointment on Monday. So pretty good for now. I've been working on starting up a youth fitness program that I'm going to launch probably around the last week of the month or around the end of the month. It's got to be a little bit cooler in order just to get any sort of participation because it's outside at the park in my neighborhood. So, but I'm really excited about it, and it's given me some time to work through everything and come up with everything and little flyers and programs and what we're going to do each day and each week. And so it'll be like, I'm thinking like twice a week for like 7 or 8 weeks basically to bring us from like the end of September up until like the week before Thanksgiving. So something like that. I'm super excited about that, and that is what I've been focused on for the most part, and I'm also hoping to hear back about that job at some point this week. I talked to the woman in HR who I'd kind of been in contact with. I talked to her last week on Tuesday, and the department head, who she needed to kind of get in touch with and talk about it, was out of town for the week, so she was going to talk to her when she got back and get back to me this week. So I'm really hoping I hear something and that they'll have an idea of how soon they want to hire someone and kind of time frame for when that's gonna go down and when they want me to come in and meet with them. So that is really all of my fun packed into 8.5 minutes. That's how long this is at the current moment. We'll see once I edited my cheesy faces and long pauses and all of that out. So, but I'm really glad that we're getting back to making weekly videos for each other, and I hope you get a chance to make one this week and let me know how your weekend was. But if you don't get a chance to make it until the weekend, that's cool. I know you're probably really, really busy and having all sorts of fun your last year. So, hey Rachel, today I am making some homemade tomato soup and it looks delicious, so I thought I would kind of document it for you. First, I heated up some olive oil and cooked up 1 giant clove of garlic. It called for 2, I think, but the one was really big. And cooked that up, and then I added a cup of vegetable stock. I thought it was broth. Don't know the difference. It's kind of dark looking. And then I cut up a bunch of tomatoes from the garden that were starting to go bad. Some of them went bad, so I cut them all up yesterday, and I put them in. And now they're cooking, and hopefully this will be soup soon. I'll keep you updated. So this is my finished soup. I put some fresh basil leaves in and then ground it all up in an epic disaster that's my little mini food processor. I shall not be doing it in there again. I made a huge mess. Let me show you over here. Yeah. Epic disaster. But my soup is really delicious. So, yeah. I would recommend using something larger, like a blender, or I'm thinking my little bullet thing, but that's got a really good seal on it. Also, with the little cup, I could just like scoop a bunch out. That probably would have been a much better idea. Future Bekah is hating past Bekah for making such a big mess. But yeah, I have nothing left to talk about, so I really just can't wait until your video, so you better make it soon, because I want to see you and I miss you. Bye!